What's up guys, I'm Nick Williams and welcome to Rowdy Media. To get started, we're going to be going over my 2004 Chevy Silverado LLY Duramax. I've done quite a bit to it. I've had it for, I think, around 2 years. I've changed the look on this truck a whole lot since I bought it. Whenever I bought it, I'll throw a picture up right here. It was on 24x12 hardcore black wheels, had 35s on it. It had the most ugliest hardtop bed cover on it that you would ever see. I immediately took that off the day that I bought it, and now it turned into a snow sled. I've got paint matching fender flares. I bought it. It had rust on the rockers, cab corners. We ended up taking those out ourselves and fixing that. We've painted the front fenders, got new ones of those because they were rusted out. Now the paint job is not the best on it, and if you see any of these little sticky spots, don't put Christmas lights on your truck because that's a bad idea. But it was fun while I had them on, but whenever I took them off, it was kind of disappointing. First thing I'm going to go over is under the hood. I bought it, it was completely bone stock, was not deleted, was not tuned, had really nothing done to it. So I bought this HSP kit for it, and we ended up, while we done this, I deleted the truck. So it's deleted and it's tuned. Actually hood stacked it. The hood was rusted, so I was like, before I change over to the HD front end, which you will be seeing a white LBZ truck we're going to be going over here in a minute. I'm wanting to do that to my truck, but I was like, I'm going to hood stack it first before I do it. So I have a lot of people ask if the hood stack's fun. It is, up until you have to keep the truck clean, because getting that black smoke off the roof absolutely sucks. But other than the HSP kit, I had the guys over at Southern Kentucky Fab make this radiator cover for me. They had just started doing it. I actually mentioned it to them about doing one for my cat eye, and they had not done one yet. And I thought they'd done a really good job on it. We had the not fast just loud put in it, and then the back plates are burgundy to match the truck. The HSP plate over here is still black. I'm probably going to have them get that stripped and do that burgundy too. I also need to change out these screws because I lost the original ones, and it's a little it's kind of just sitting on there, but we're going along with it. But other than that, under the hood, that's about all it's done, I'm pretty sure, from what I can remember. I'm wanting to do more stuff. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to buy a new turbo for it because it's getting pretty bad. It's the stock one. So I'm wanting to put a bigger turbo on it. A lot of people are telling me to do an S400 kit. I do not know about that yet. People have been telling me to do 9-blade. I do not know about that yet. But whenever I get that done, I'm wanting to get that powder coated. I'm wanting to do a lot of powder coated stuff. I'm wanting to get a fuse box. I actually talked to the guys that made this and talked to them about doing a fuse box, but that's in the works. Maybe, we'll see. I've still got some other pipes I'm wanting to get. It's just all that's kind of expensive, and I'm 19 and can't afford all that yet. We're getting there though. This hood, I'm wanting to, under the engine, I'm wanting to make it look really good. We'll move on to the wheels next. So when I bought it, like I said, I had 24x12 with 35s on there. After I ended up posting those, selling them, I put a set of, I think it was 20x10s that my dad had, ran those for just a little bit, and I was ready to have wides on it. So then I bought my first set of chrome wides. I was absolutely in love with them. They were 24x12 with 33 TIS wheels, and they had Venom powers on it whenever I bought them, but I ended up trading them out to Netto 420Bs. Those are probably my, by far, favorite setup on this truck. I had those for probably maybe a year and a half. And then I posted them on Marketplace, ended up trading these to these Denali stocks with Netto Ridge Grapplers. They're 35s. I bought the spike lug nuts for it, and I'm probably going to get those powder coated sometime soon. Got the bullet antenna on it. I ended up painting that myself. Going back to under the hood, we have a NSB tip on it. Go check them out. They're based out in Canada, I'm pretty sure. The guy that owns it's pretty cool, but it's a great tip. I've still got to put some more screws in it. I haven't got it all done yet. That's pretty much done with the front. We painted the front bumper, but I've got to replace it. Truck broke down one day, had to tow it, and ended up, yeah, it's getting there. But I've got to buy a new one for those. Put aftermarket cab lights on it. Whenever I bought it, it had the amber lights on it. Bought the boost auto mirrors with the sequential switchback on it. Painted those. I thought those turned out pretty good. It wasn't the best, but if y'all are wanting to paint anything on your truck, just go for it. Just sand it down real good. You can do it. Paint is a little expensive depending on which paint coat it is, but it was worth it, saving me money. I thought they turned out pretty good. So pretty much all we've done to the back of this is I bought a new tailgate for it. The one that came on it was actually dented. We went up to a junkyard 2 hours away. Was not going for any intention to buy a tailgate and having to look up on a hill and see this one. That's why the GMC Sierra badge is still on it. I've got to take the eraser with those. On the back windshield, got the HSP build sticker, enthusiast, dirty match jack. That was one thing I wanted to do for the longest time was a third brake light. I just never bought it and finally bought it. But I noticed whenever I was washing it the other day, it started getting like that condensation in it. So don't buy cheap third brake lights off of eBay because sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not. Moving on to this side, pretty much same thing. One thing I wanted to do is paint match the door handles. I was going to do that whenever I paint match everything else, but those door handles are so much to take apart. I haven't done that. And another video y'all are going to see coming up soon is I've got to take these flares off and repaint them and re-clear coat them because whenever we've done that, there's still black on top of it. It's
in the doors. Sorry.
I gotta re-clear coat the doors. The doors are, this one's not as bad as the other one, but like right here, clear coat's coming off. I took my sun visor things off, whatever they're called, the wind blockers, rain guards, there we go. I took the rain guards off the truck and it's still got some of the sticky stuff on it I've got to get off. By all means, the inside of my truck is not clean at all. I'm planning on getting the seat fixed sometime. Pretty sure I can do that. Shouldn't cost me too much. In here, there's not much done. I've got a 900-piece Starlight headliner that we done ourselves. I thought it turned out pretty good. I did have an Edge CT3S monitor in there, but I have not put it back in. It's over there. I still need to put that in. Back here, I've got, don't mind, it's Christmas time and I've got a bunch of presents back here. So back here in the back, I've got a sub box. It's got two 10-inch speakers in it. The amp that I've got back here, it had been working great until one day I started my truck. I'm sitting there and all of a sudden the entire cab smoked out. So the amp's fried. I've got to replace that. That's why I've got a wire taped off back here.
At first I didn't think it was taped off because it looks like copper.
Yeah, I've got that taped off. But I need to buy a new one of those sometime soon. But other than that, that's pretty much all I've done in here. I haven't done much. I'm wanting to do a lot of powder coating. I'm wanting to do my front end control arms and stuff. If you could not tell, I want to powder coat everything white. I did make some track bars for it. Got the bars too small, ended up bending them, so that's why the track bar mounts are still in there. I've got to find some new. So if y'all know anybody that will just sell me bars, I mean, they don't even have to be powder coated. I just need thick bars that I can put on there. And I can powder coat them myself, but
preferably 2-inch.
Yeah, 2-inch. But other than that, it's pretty much it on this truck. I'm wanting to get new front headlights. That's probably coming sometime soon. Like I said, I want to put the HD front end on it.
Rock lights, wheel lights.
Yeah, I've got it's four wheel lights. They're dual row high intensity from, I'm pretty sure they're from North Georgia Lighting, I think. I'm pretty sure, because a buddy of mine bought them at Blake Fitzgerald's show and I bought them off of him, so I'm pretty sure that's where he got them. And then I've got about 23 rock lights on it right now. I've still got 3 under each front fender flare. I've still got to hook up. I haven't hooked those up since we worked on the truck. Other than that, that's about all the lights we've got on it. I love the wheel lights, but if you're daily driving a truck and you're taking it off-road a lot, I advise you not to buy wheel lights. Because I'd say if I get another truck, I'm not putting wheel lights on it. Because I love them to death, but sometimes they're a pain to fool with.
Okay, so I am Hunter Wilson. If you want to, go follow me at Hunter Wilson on YouTube. Nick should put a little...
It'll be down in the description.
So this is my 2006 LBZ Duramax. It's the best car in the world. Okay, Lacey, I'm trying to do a talk.
Lacey, shut up. We're trying to make a YouTube video.
There's nothing under the hood. Okay, I'm not special. I ain't got hood stack. Okay, and I ain't got nothing special under the hood. And I do got more power though, but I ain't got nothing under the hood. The things that I've done, I guess Nick kind of went over the things that he's done, so I'll just go over the things that I've done. So the front bumper, I painted it the same time I painted Nick's. I do got to repaint it because I ran in. Okay, in my last video, I said I ran into some snow, and it sounded kind of stupid because snow won't do nothing. But to be fair, it was a mound of snow in a parking lot, and me and Nick ran our trucks into them. Okay? So, if he finds that picture, I hope he finds that picture, because I want you to put it in there.
I will. I'll try to find it.
I was going to ask you for my video. But, okay. I ran it in the snow, tore it up, then I hit a stick with it, going through some woods. Yeah, it ended up like this. I gotta repaint it. Gotta repaint his, gotta repaint some other stuff. But, nothing on my truck's been touched other than the front bumper. These was already paint matched. I bought the door handles online. Same thing with my mirrors with Nick's. I bought mine off of Boost Auto. I'm also a bullet antenna fan. I love, but mine's not painted. I'm not as bougie as Nick. I got some vibrating cab lights. Yes, they turn on with vibrations, and they was expensive, but I love them. So basically, let me show you here. They should have turned on.
And then they turn on.
Yep. So they turn on by vibration, so they work when the truck's on, basically. I do got stocks. I don't know what kind of stocks they are.
I'm pretty sure whenever...
Are they Denali's?
No, I talked to the guy that I bought these off of, and I think they come off of a high country. I'm assuming. I don't know. Y'all let us know, because I don't really... They've got the Chevy center caps on it, and I'm pretty sure he said they come off of a high country.
I bought them off Nick. I got them for a good price. Wink, wink. Thank you. And I'm selling my wides. He can put a picture of my wides on it. I'm not gonna say that I don't like the wides better, but I want stocks for now. I'm on the big tire look. So this is a 5 to 7 inch tip. I'm pretty sure is what that is. Might be a 6 inch, but I bought it off of a friend of mine, and it's dirty. The truck's dirty. I ain't cleaned it. I didn't know I was doing this night. Stole the bed cover off of my dad. His truck's down. We're doing a turbo build on his 8.1 big block GMC Sierra. That's a mouthful to say. But go check out my channel to see the details on it. It's gonna be pretty rowdy. Maybe not as rowdy as this puppy.
He says it's going to be the Duramax killer, so...
That's what he says.
We'll see. We'll see.
And my name's this name's Angel.
Yeah.
So Duramax killer.
Who named that?
Well, okay.
Girlfriend named that.
Okay, so other than that, some honor stuff back here. The enthusiast sticker. Nothing special over here. I do got the sun visors. I love the rain guards. Nick took them off because he hated them.
Well, mine were...
Personal preference thing, I guess.
Mine were kind of with the hood stack melting, so... His are keeping up.
At the rock lights, I ain't got wheel lights. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I like my Nick's truck, but I don't know if I'd ever do them on mine. But I got the rock lights. I mean, I got rock light wise, 26. Yeah. All right, inside. I think mine's like a 800 piece, something like that. Me and Nick put these in, same as his. It took us, what, 3 days?
Yep.
I think it took us forever. I say it's probably my favorite install on the truck yet. Show my switch cages.
This is what I think is the coolest part about his truck. He put the panel, I don't know how much you can see that. Let me flip the light on. But he's got a panel up there, and his 5-position switch is right there on the left, and then rock light and starlight's on the right.
I ain't finished the 5-position switch yet. I got a blink off plate, and then I gotta drill it, but I don't know if it's gonna fit. But I'm gonna put a few more switches in there because my goal is to have a switch option for wheel lights. I know I just said I don't want wheel lights as much as Nick does, but my goal is to have an option for wheel lights and have an option for these headlights, because the headlights light up, and I'm not wired them up yet. The only reason is because, I don't know, I like the look of the truck, how it is.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's pretty much it about my truck. I don't feel like got as many mods as your truck. Like underneath the hood and stuff. You spend a little bit more money on the mods.
Well, the thing about my truck is, half the time we just stick it in the shop and somehow work on it for, what, months?
Yeah, pretty much.
I buy stuff for it, and I need to stop.
Okay, so hold up. Now, being that we work on his truck for months, I got a car and a truck that we're gonna work on it. They're gonna be down for 2 years. We're gonna be working on them.
Oh boy.
I'm just kidding.
What are your plans with this truck?
My plans?
Yes.
If I tell you my plans, you'll hate me.
Oh gosh. What's your plan? Need to know it. He's actually gonna do it?
Maybe.
I have been getting on to this kid for, what, a year?
Yeah.
To tell him to paint match his mirrors. He has been against it the entire time, was like, no. Now he's finally getting some sense to his head. And he's going to...
That just make it a strong maybe. Other than that though, obviously the control arms and the 8 arms and all the arms and stuff. Hey, it's all dirty down there. All that, I want powder coated the turquoise blue color. And I want, obviously, track bars. That's like my number one thing, probably. That if I had my choice, it'd be track bars right now. But track bars, paint match some more things. Eventually back to wides. But as of right now, my goal is to go 35 nittos. I really want to 35 nittos. It's got a gooseneck ball in it, flip up gooseneck ball in it. That's one of my other favorite things I put in there. Which is weird saying because it's just a flip up gooseneck ball.
Yeah.
But that was another favorite thing that I put in there. So, I've not got nothing special under my hood, but these are my options. I don't know if I fully like the radiator cover yet. I do like it, but I don't know if I fully like it yet. Just some minor little things that me and Nick talked about that I don't know if I really like it enough yet. Outside of that, I've got the tune and delete that Nick's got, and minor piping. But piping is probably the biggest thing that I want right now. I want the turquoise blue piping. The radiator overflow tank, most definitely gonna get turquoise blue. And this is all like, whenever I decide to do it. It's probably down the line. But radiator hose, that's a definite gonna be replaced. But all the piping, I want it replaced. Radiator hoses, I want them replaced. And actually I might fabricate them myself. That's another big thing is Dad's 8.1 big block truck. All the fabricating and welding was done by me and my dad. And so I'm really wanting to probably fabricate my own stuff for this truck. That was my goal in the first place, was fabricate it all by myself. But I do like the brake booster covers or the brake reservoir covers and possibly the covers that go here and have the logos and stuff in them. That would probably be what I do over this. If I did this, I might do black. Me and Dad talked and we like it, but black might be my choice. Yeah. Just personal preference.
You could do black, and then in the lettering you could do, if you've done any lettering, teal, the turquoise.
Teal. Same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the color is. Teal, turquoise. You know the blue that I want.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I hate this stupid installation crap. That I wish was gone. And I wish my under the hood was paint, like condition was like mint. And the turbo, I want a powder coated turbo. That's like
main goal.
That's like 6 years down the road goal. Like I'm talking like major goals. But that's pretty much it for my truck. I'm gonna guess probably 450, 500 horsepower. I'm not real sure. That's my guess. So I do got to swap some tires around because I got one really good tread tire and one really good or bad ball tire in the back. No reason at all. We don't want to spin them. I'm very against spinning my tires. Nick knows. Nick can put the videos in there. But that's pretty much it for my truck. The minor things that I want to do. And I really like the hooks being the blue color.
Oh yeah.
That would be like my favorite thing.
That'll wrap up today's video. I do hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, I know it was short and sweet, but we thought we'd give you a rundown on some of the trucks you're going to be seeing a lot on this YouTube channel. Comment down below what else you want us to do with the trucks, because we're literally down for anything. There is a video idea I do have in mind. We just need a third truck with the gooseneck in it. And we need a gooseneck. Let's just say it involves 3 trucks, 2 trucks on 1 trailer, and burners. Anyway, Besides that, I do hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll leave Hunter's YouTube channel down in the description. Go subscribe to him. They've got a turbo build coming up, a transmission rebuild coming up. It's videos you're not going to want to miss. I'm planning on going filming my truck with some other trucks. But other than that, that's all we've got for tonight. And I hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.